Good morning. Uh, Today in this session we are talking about the economically important plants coming under biopesticides. That is those plants which are used as biopesticides. Biopesticides is nothing but are derived from living organisms and are used against certain pests to control them. And such pesticides interfere with the life cycle of these pests that causes diseases and kill them subsequently using these biopesticides. Biopesticides means the pests which are killed by using biological material, and these pesticides are eco-friendly also. So that is why biopesticides are more relevant nowadays. And here in this there are two examples. One is neem and the another one is tobacco. Okay, coming to the first one, tobacco, neem. Okay, neem tree is botanically called Azadirachta indica, belonging to the family Meliaceae, and is an important drug plant. The plant is an evergreen tree, and neem tree is a versatile one and indigenous to India. That is the peculiarity. It is very firmly understand that it is of versatile and owing to India, and it is an indigenous plant. Okay, which later spread to Asia and Africa also. So it is originated, or the native place is India. Okay, coming to the chemical components in neem. Neem contains a large number of chemicals compounds which are effective against several pests. So that is why it is used as a biopesticidal plant. Okay, about 140 such compounds. Oh, so hardly 140 compounds identified, and the most important one identified is tetratripenoids, azadirachtin. It is obtained from neem. Okay, it has it's a specific action on lipidopetrons. That is the peculiarity of this particular chemical compound present in out of 140 compounds in neem. Okay, when this chemical is applied, the pests suffer starvation and growth reduction. That actually regulate, or the actual component or the chemical substance which act as the biopesticide. And moreover, their eggs become sterile and their oviposition process get interfered. That is the level of implementation or application of this particular neem extract as biopesticides. Okay, the seeds can be sprayed by seed oil, that is neem oil, and the oil cake can be used to control soil borne pests. So the oil is also extracted from the seed, which is used as a spraying agent against the pests, and the cake or the oil cake can be used to control soil borne. It is added in the soil as fertilizer or as a manure. It helps to control the soil borne pest also. And the useful part of the plant is mainly the seed, but several parts of the plant like leaves, tender stem also contain chemicals with the pesticidal properties. Okay, and neem pesticides are widely used because synthetic chemicals have several adverse effects. That is why it is used as a bio or eco-friendly pesticidal component or compounds. They are retained in the soil for several years. That is the peculiar feature, and hence the Indian Agriculture Research Institute (IAR), right, has developed a biopesticide from neem which is eco-friendly and easily degradable. Okay, and they used neem oil and seeds for the preparation of pesticides, and by several agricultural practices like crop rotation, soil sanitation, mixed cropping, and deep plugging, soil solarization, etc. The efficiency of the neem pesticide can be improved. So here, coming to the pesticide, application is superior to other chemical pesticides in that way they avoid the damping of seedling due to chemical ones, and that is the property why it is considered as one of the major biofertilizer or biopesticide. Okay, and the usual form of neem pesticide can be prepared as an emulsifiable solution. This is prepared using neem seed oil, an aromatic hydrocarbon, and with a suitable emulsifier. It is used as an emulsifier, and this can be sprayed on plants to get rid of pests, aphids, butterflies, and caterpillars, and pod borers. So in overall, this neem is one of good biopesticide used for agricultural practices. Okay, so next coming to the second one, biopesticidal plant is tobacco. Tobacco is obtained from the plant called Nicotiana tabacum, belonging to the family Solanaceae. It is a herbaceous annual plant that produces long and broad leaves. The fermented leaves are the useful part. Okay, an important pesticide is the prepared from the tobacco leaves. It contains the famous alkaloid nicotine, which is a very good pesticide against several kinds of infections. So that is the more important component or chemical substance present in tobacco, and that is why Nicotiana tabacum is used as a biopesticide. And coming to the peculiar features, tobacco pesticide is a natural, organic, and bio-friendly one, which is harmless to human. Okay, it kills and also repels a variety of pests that affect various crop plants. Okay, this is usually used on flowering plants, that is the application of the or spraying of tobacco extract used on flowering plants and fruit trees, and also on vegetable plants. Of course, it is cheap and can usually be used as a substitute for chemical pesticides. So, in such a level, tobacco or Nicotiana tabacum is one of the important biopesticide used in and around the world. Okay, and adding any kind of detergent is beneficial for the pesticide to fix on the plant. While preparing the tobacco decoction from the leaf, it is added with some detergent. It is sprayed to the plant. It will stick on the flower or plant part or leaf. It helps to retain the decoction on the surface of the plant body or the flower, which kills or which arrests the entry of pests or insects. And though this pesticide can be used on variety of plants, it is found to be unsafe also for tomatoes and pepper, because nicotine is poisonous to these plants. These particular plants, which is poisonous, it shows the retarded growth, of course, in tomato and also in pepper plant. So it is avoided in such agricultural crops or particular crops. So coming to the end, the biopesticides, example like neem and tobacco. Neem is the botanical binomial is Azadirachta indica, coming into the family Meliaceae, and tobacco is Nicotiana tabacum, and leaf is the useful part, and it is coming under the family Solanaceae. Okay, thank you.